Hey everybody, some dicey Slay the Spire runs lately. But you know, from the ashes, a tree can grow, maybe. That doesn't really make any sense. I don't know. What do you think's worth more? 100 gold? That's like 6 encounters. Takes you much closer to a relic. Or just straight up removing probably a block from the deck to make Neutralize more and Survivor more consistent. Let's try something we don't normally do. We'll get rid of an early game block. Instead, hey, what is this? Cat is out of their mind. We want to take right path, I think, because we don't care. We want question mark density and an elite if possible. Do you hear these cats? When we're not here, they just sleep. So we were gone for New Year's yesterday. They've got all this energy they want to get out. Truth be told, I actually like playing as the Silent more than the Ironclad. I think the Ironclad is better right out of the box, so to speak, but the Silent's got all these cool synergies with the poison and the debuffs, and we've had some really good runs that have been like combo focused, which is really nice. And to be honest, I don't think you can really dispute the notion of the strength of a 0 energy card that applies weakness. You know, it's just something that's always going to be nice to have in the deck. That being said, no energy gain is annoying, but I'll choose to take 4 here to get this guy killed before he can get more buffs, hopefully. We still need at least Neutralize Strike, and we didn't get it. But we mercifully can block enough this turn. And then all we need is, again, Neutralize Strike or Strike on the next turn. What do we have in here? We mathematically have to get it. So this guy's done. We only took 4 damage, nothing wrong with that. And out of this, we get a fire potion, which is really nice. Noxious fumes. I do want to go for poison. And I think if we get early enablers, take them. Even though flying knee is nice. We've done the combo deck enough. Instead, if we can go for a poison archetype, that could be fun. If it works. Alright, the wheel. I like this because I have no choice to make whatsoever. It's also the reason I dislike it. Ooh, remove a card from my deck or gain a curse? Looks like you want a curse. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage. Sometimes we'll be able to discard that, and who knows, maybe we can get a curse synergy. More curses you got, the more HP you gain or something. I actually just called it HP. What's wrong with me? Anyway, discard Decay. All we can do is strike. Hey, it's a pretty good turn offensively for turn 1, even if we're going to take 1 damage. We neutralized him and discarded our curse so we didn't take 2 damage. This time, he's not gaining HP yet, so as much as you might think this is overkill, I'd prefer to keep the game state the same because we have an elite coming up, and hopefully next turn he'll do less and we'll do more. And that's exactly how it's going to go. Noxious Fumes, Survivor, discard a defend card, and strike him once. And now we're in a much better position. 2 poison per turn applied to him. We are weakened, but... this turn we are going to take 2. But our turn is set out in stone for us. We do... Oh! It's not lose 2 HP, it's take 2 damage. So we can actually block through the curse if we can't discard it, which is actually pretty good. We drew Neutralize again, which is very merciful. We can... Oh, we are going to get the kill, actually. No, we're going to be 1 shy of the kill. So actually, we can definitely lethal him next turn, so let's just choose to take no damage. And we're good. So far, it's not as slow of a deck. It's probably a little rich to attribute that to the idea that we've removed a single block from the deck, but so I'll choose to believe it for now. Regen Potion is lovely, and hey, we said we were gonna go poison. It fits the bill. It's a core card for this deck, I think. But what do I know? I have not had the greatest success record so far. Sure. Upgrade 2 random cards. The fact that we got an upgraded Neutralize makes it worth it. We pop the Regen Potion and we're feeling good. I definitely think we want to fight this elite. If we want to fight the other elite, it's going to make it real tough to rest, though. We can always fight that elite. But then the rest is still pretty far away from the elite. I think we just take the linear path here, honestly. So, I'm going to pop my regen potion right away. I don't think I'm going to kill you fast enough, which is good. The thing is, we don't want him to die before we can get maximum healing, so we'll probably try to put out some serious defensive turns. Just to get the maximum value here. Like, I think we can... We're going to try to strike a balance, but... If we could take no damage for 3 turns, gain our HP back as much as possible, it leaves us in a great spot. He is gaining strength. It's dangerous. The thing is, he's going to lose block. He's going to have 7. Like, I think he's still... We don't really need to take his block off. It doesn't really matter. We'll put up another block so that we have enough to heal through the curse. And he gets more poisoned every turn. If he's not blocking, we can lethal him pretty easily. We have no block on this turn. So this is where, if possible, probably end his life. We got 12 HP out of it. It was actually completely acceptable, I think. I like the cycle, I think is the best here, but it's effectively 2 blocks and a strike in 1. If we could upgrade the card or make it cheaper, that's nice. And blocking is going to be more advantageous the more poison enablers we get, because that does damage through armor over time, so... It is always nice to get Survivor to deal with decay. The thing is, if we want to take no damage, we have to play Survivor. Or any kind of block. In which case, we might as well play Survivor and discard it. But anyway... certainly we want to poison you. You might think like a strike is the best option here. I think you just strike and then, I mean, I'd rather exhaust than discard, but so be it. If we get this guy down to 20-ish HP, we can obviously fire him for lethal. Now, if we play a skill, we... take damage. No, he gains strength, that's right. So we will Noxious Fumes to kill him a little faster, and then we'll dash. And sure, we'll take a little bit of damage on this turn, but he's going to continue to get more and more poison. The block was pretty nice. I think we're in a great spot. We've already got our poison enablers out here. Just try to play as few skills as possible. Like, get neutralized. I think I'm going to preemptively get him a little lower. So I think this will kill him faster, obviously. If we block for 10, he is good. Like, here's the choice. We either take 12 to not affect his strength, or we block 10, he's going to do 16, we're going to take 6. I would rather take 12, but not affect his strength. As much as that seems backwards, it's the wrong decision if I lethal him this turn, but then he'll also be dead and I'll be happy. If we can lethal him this turn, I think this is very, very right. And he wasn't going to be lethal, not with the cards that we had anyway, so... This turn we block for everything, whereas he would have been dealing 11 damage. We wouldn't have taken much, but we would have taken some. It might have been overly aggressive, but it got the job done. And he's dead. We got a lot of HP actually leaving this fight, so I think we're relatively okay here. Whenever you play a power, a random card in your hand costs 0. That's nice, we get a little energy refund. Go Poison Stab. We are going to need more blocks at some point. But, early game poison, pretty nice. So Noxious Fumes is free, because it's going to give us a refund on something. It gave us a refund on a defend, which is not great, but I'll live with it. Now we need the power that makes it so poison, when an enemy dies, goes to another random enemy. Because this guy, he's going to get some poison stacked on him, and then he's going to be gone, and I'm going to be disappointed. Can we get him below 34? Get him to 39, or alternatively 16. I don't think so. We're frail, so I don't really want to defend. I don't really want to use a poison potion for it. So, I mean, we have two options. We can deal 16 damage with 10 block. That's our best option. That's like 7 block, I should say, but... And then, yeah, this will take him... He'll get interrupted. Okay. My arithmetic... The closer you get to the solution, the better it is. I'm good at mental arithmetic, but I'm bad at the part where I have to derive what the operations are in this case. If you give me, like, oh, what's 14 times 11? I'd be like, well, that's 10 times 100 and... 10 times 14 is 140, plus 1 times 14 is 154. But if you go, hey, you got these cards, figure it out. I'm like, well, can you give me a pen and a pad? Picture Jim West with a pen and a pad. So we definitely want Survivor. Get that trash out of here. To be real with you, I don't see a good reason to take damage this turn. So let's just let the poison accrue, and we just get happier and happier the longer this goes on. It is 154, right? Like I'm not a moron. Not that that's a particularly difficult piece of arithmetic to do, but well, let's test our arithmetic again. He's at 21 HP, but he's actually at 14. If we deal 5, that takes him to 9. Well, we can definitely kill him. I don't even need to finish that off there. He's done. And then just strike at this guy. This is not hard combat. We probably will want to rest prior to the boss fight, but of course I would prefer not to because the upgrades are worth something. I think I overrate them, but they are worth something. And he's dead. He was dead anyway, but... Energy. Not immediately good. Sure, crippling poison is expensive, but with power synergy, maybe we can enable it. And either way, it's probably worth it. Ah, this is the matching game. Decay. Please do not match. Acrobatics. Leg sweep. Panacea. That's really good. Acrobatics, I like. I'll take it. I don't think that thins our deck. Cloak and Dagger. Panacea. So we're going to take Panacea. It's free. Panacea? I don't know. I think we added okay cards to our deck. I don't feel disappointed. We didn't deliberately add a curse. Every 3 times you shuffle your deck, gain energy. Okay, so if we get cards that are like shuffle your discard pile and add it, that might be that might count. Is it shuffle any cards or the whole deck specifically? I don't know. Is the thing. I think we would like to use this. Probably Survivor. Discard a regular strike. And try Crippling Poison and use it on the Acid Slime. He's closer to death. And I mean, we could pop energy and, you know, do a decent amount of damage, but we're already ahead of the curve. Every 3 times you shuffle your deck. It seems like it's not going to happen that often, but we'll see. We could probably get away with the defend here, but let's try acrobatics. Maybe get, what do we want to discard? Simple defend, easy choice. Are we really gonna choose to take some damage here? Would we rather, like, dash is nice enough. I feel okay about it. This guy's lethal next turn probably. We're just getting ahead of the curve. If we can get, like, some kind of card draw synergy, that'd be nice. We should have an okay amount of money for the next floor. Alright, so remember, Noxious Fumes is, essentially, it's going to make something free. So I'm happy. And Strike is not going to kill you because you're on 1 poison. So we have to, like, Deadly Poison and then Strike you. And then we'll use it to defend ourselves. We are going to take some damage. There's not much we can do about it. Because we also had the Curse dealing damage. But this guy... he's also going to go down. He has the strength buff, which is annoying, but... easy turn. He's going to buff his strength again, but if things go right, we should be able to get him to lethal next turn. Hopefully. I mean, even then, he's only dealing 9. It's not much. He's dead. I think this is a skip. I don't think we want anything from here. So we could get to the elite, but I think the better path is probably fight. I mean, I think it's question mark path. I think we got the linear path on the right. Hopefully get another relic out of it. HP is just a little dicey. Okay, so... Noxious Fumes, it's not free. But it makes something cost 0, and in this case it actually gave us a lot of benefit. Because we're going to go for you, because you're probably going to... I don't know if you're going to get buffed now that I think about it, actually. You're weakened already. We're not going to kill you. It's very unlikely. I think it's, you pop a Survivor so you don't take any unnecessary damage, because there could still be some combat left. Then you go for a Poison Stab. Get this guy poisoned up right off the bat. He makes himself stronger. They don't buff each other. Got it, got it, got it. Well, dash means this turn is free already, so I think we'll just strike. And, you're dead. Yeah, so we're better off just starting up on you, I think. Not wasting any undue damage. It's not always the best idea to lethal. If the other dude's choosing not to attack, and if he's only buffing himself and he's never going to get an attack in, then who cares? Good combat. I think we'll always like prepared, even though poison is also great. So here, we'll rest first in the hopes that we don't need to rest again. And we can upgrade just before the boss. We'll probably need to rest again. What is a shield gremlin? I would like you to die immediately, please. Sorry, you can't play that. So we'll discard that. All right. Arf. I don't want a shield gremlin to take root. I think this is the right time to pop an energy potion. So effectively, we're going to take 3 damage, but we've taken out the 2 enemies who were most annoying, perhaps? I'm pleased with this. And this guy, like, he's not going to stand up to much abuse here. I would enjoy having some kind of block, but I don't think acrobatics is the right play. Like, you gotta go. And I guess we just choose to take 4 and poison this guy. Like, we're not gonna card... We could card draw into a 0, I think, but probably not, because we haven't gone through our whole deck yet. We could have hit neutralize, I guess. Now, our potion here just has not been useful so far. It's not bad, because it's 0, but we haven't been able to get what we want out of it. I still think it's worth just playing Noxious Fumes. Get something for free. Draw 3, discard 1. We'd love to have a, like, if you discard a card, get blah as your effect. I actually think backflip is kind of tempting here, but terror is also nice. I think we can justify it. Ah, it's a merchant. We just barely can't afford. Okay. Choose a skill from your draw pile, place it into your hand, exhaust. What kind of skill would we want to look for? I think it's too expensive to be worth it. Piercing Wail is always going to be nice. No regen potions for sale. Infinite Blades is not necessary for this deck. You know, a 0 mana card, sure. You got me. 0 energy, I should say. I think we'd rather... If we were upgrading, what would we upgrade? It's not innate, huh? 3 poison to all enemies is pretty good. 5 poison, 5 weak. I don't know. I think I'll just go for the power. It is dicey. But again, I don't like to heal here because we're going to heal after we kill the boss. Now, if this guy kills us, it makes me look like a fool. This cat, dude. So he's not going to do anything in particular this turn. This is a good turn to hit him. Probably want to use both of these just in case. We would like a skill early, but what skill from our draw pile is good here? Probably apply 3 poison, 3 weak. 99 vulnerable, also tempting. So he's already starting with 9 poison. And 3 weak. So next turn when he does his big attack, he's gonna start a little, you know, half-cocked to begin with. He's only dealing 18, which is a lot. Well, definitely, we have to use Noxious Fumes. Then Terror becomes free, which is wonderful, even though we only had 0 mana cards anyway. We'll gain 7 block. So we're going to take 11 plus 2. We're going to take 13 damage. For that to be his big attack, that's not that big of a deal. He will probably at some point get rid of all the blocks that are, or all of the poison that's on him. That's like one of the things he enjoys because he's a jerk. Start with Prepared. And, I mean, we could discard a Defend and use Survivor. We certainly want to... I mean, we definitely want a Deadly Poison, even more so than Acrobatics. Start there. Hit him with the poison. To be fair, I guess we might as well Acrobatics. I can't imagine there's anything we'd like here, but... I honestly think I'd rather take 6 and kill him faster. You know, the faster we get those poison stacks on there, the better it is. Taking 6 damage doesn't mean anything. It's another 6 here. On turns where he's dealing a lot of damage, if we can block the brunt of it, that would be ideal. We got 5 energy this turn because we shuffled. So, I mean, at this point, plays itself, but... This might be a turn where he gets rid of all of his poison, which would make me mildly upset. But, I mean, we got easy plays. There's that. We definitely want a Crippling Poison again. I don't know if there's anything in our draw pile that costs 0. There's a Prepared, but what are we hoping to draw with that, right? So, like, I don't think there's anything you play here. Like, Acrobatics has been a dead card most of the time. Inflame. Well, he has not lost his poison. He's just stronger. So I think we're actually fine. This turn's not amazing. We shouldn't have... It's not that we shouldn't have struck, it's just that it doesn't matter. We'll use 2 blocks because we're going to take damage from the curse. He continues to get weaker and weaker every turn, but, you know, we're a little close to being in a dangerous spot. If he can do one more big attack, we'd be sweating. Get rid of a basic strike. Certainly Poison Stab is worth a lot. A regular strike is worth a lot. He's lethal in 2 turns, so I think I'd rather gain block just to preserve our victory than try to kill him faster. Because we're not going to kill him this turn, and if he's going to die next turn, like, what can we do, right? Should have hit him, but we're good. Alrighty. Whenever you play a skill, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. This card is discarded, gain energy. I think we'll take Corpse Explosion. I've never been able to make it work, but maybe this is the time. Potions, oh dude, okay, so I like a lot of this. Starting Combat Confused is not bad. You can take high energy cards and they might roll to be worth less. Black Star we like. But let's try White Beast. Potions always drop after combat. If we can use 1 potion per combat, like, I'm a happy man. That gives you a huge edge. So we want to go to a shop on this floor. We'd like to fight elites. There's a shop late in the game, so let's stick to the left path. Probably start combat, because then that gives us the option to hit some questions instead of going combat, 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 which is maybe a little tougher. I think we got the foundation of a good deck, but I said that last time, and we ate it. Ah, so we'll drop, probably drop Acrobatics. Apply Vulnerable. If We're going to do 1 damage. Let's not do 1 damage. Let's just block everything but 2. He's vulnerable and we can hit him harder next turn with poison. This turn, 10 damage. So a dash is, well, a dash is better. I think we want to do it this way. Yeah, weaken him, start accruing some poison damage, and then survive and get rid of our potion, which has been useless so far, but I did get that card for free. We might want to mill it later to make our deck more consistent, or cut it later to make our deck more consistent, but for now I'm not upset. Secret technique. Choose a skill. Well, we want to play Noxious Fumes for sure, and that's going to give us a refund right away. Yeah, Poison Stab is now free, so we're definitely going to apply that. And it's a skill from our draw pile. So it would be Deadly Poison or Defend. It sucks that it still costs, but we definitely need Poison to slow this guy down. We're going to take a little damage, but not much. Corpse Explosion can kill him, but it's not very good right now because it just does it does whatever poison damage he has twice to him. So sometimes that'll be okay. For now, it's not very good. We're going to take more damage on this turn. We're going to take 5, go down to 60. Not bad, though. I mean, that's, again, consider we're going to get a potion from every bit of combat here. If we don't need to use a potion on combat, that's awesome. It seems like weak plus poison and then a survive. But no, you know what? It's better to slow him down. This doesn't do anything. It's better to slow him down because we got poison that just keeps stacking. So what do we care? We don't have to punch through his armor. We can just let his armor kill him, basically. So certainly, there we go. We lost Frail, which is nice. We'll gain 10 block and hurt him a little bit. If we hit him for 6, he's dead. We could have poisoned him. He probably would have died as well. So we got Dex Potion. One of the worst gets for us. Malaise Plus. Spend all energy. Enemy loses X plus 1 strength. So it could be 4 strength, and it could apply 4 weak. Kind of like Bane Plus here, though. It says poison. If I see the P word, I'm going to be more likely to take it. These enemies are going to be tough, because we don't have any ways to deal damage easily, like reliably. Dash immediately is good. Let's try to get the lowest energy one killed first. And, you know, we'll hit him for as much as we can, obviously. But without early game poison, we're a little hobbled. So we really, really want this guy to die on this turn. He's the only one attacking. Certainly start prepared. Get rid of decay. I think we want to play, or we want to use acrobatics here. Just get rid of a basic defend. Because he's poisoned, I know they're all buffing each. Oh, I'm actually stupid. I thought we had one more energy, but I forgot we played acrobatics. It's not free. These guys are going to buff each other. We probably should have been a little bit more aggro on the bird. On the far right. I think this is going to be a nasty bit of combat for us. Yeah. Well. Secret technique. We only need to deal 8 to you. Just trying to make sure. It's at the start of your turn? Yeah, so we can't use that. So for damage, we only have Strike, Noxious Fumes, and then the extra... We have Neutralize and Strike, and then we want to play Noxious Fumes because it gives us energy back. Are we definitely going to play Strike? If so, we can make a free Survivor instead of making a free Strike. Well, I guess it makes Survivor free either way, doesn't it? So let's start with Secret Technique. We'll draw the card we want. Why did I think that we were going to make a card cost 0? We are going to make a card cost 0 with Noxious Fumes. Okay. So I think we want to neutralize for certain. It's just a question of who. He's done it. You mad genius. You're not going to die from this, are you? You're only taking maybe 2 damage. Might as well neutralize one of the ones that's a little stronger then. Yeah, this combat's going to hurt. This, in hindsight, we should have popped the Dex Potion. The thing is, there's diminishing returns, right? So it doesn't make sense to pop it yet, and we'll have 2 for the next time. But yeah, it was not amazing. This does seem like a good turn for a Corpse Explosion. We have 5 energy, so sure. It'll deal 7. Excuse me. Deal damage to twice the amount lost to all enemies. Okay, yes. I thought it did 7 twice, but what it does is it does 14 once. Which in this case is a meaningful distinction. Because it means they're going to keep their flight buff, unfortunately. But we don't have that many upgrade targets, I think. I think we're not happy to rest, but we're not too perturbed to be resting. Thank God we've been able to apply Noxious Fumes at least. So you are dead. We need to get to 15 block. That's unlikely to happen unless we draw a survivor. Hey, well, we're still not going to get to 15, but we'll get to a little bit more at least. Yeah, we're going to need to rest. I mean, hopefully we just get a regen potion. That would be even better, but we need some other enablers for this deck, I think. Like, we need Catalyst, which doubles poison. Got an energy potion. We didn't get Catalyst, but I'm happy with Dash. Distraction to give you a 0 energy skill is also nice, but that could be a block. So I'd rather just have a Dash, which has almost universally been good so far. We'll go question mark. I'm gonna leave. We saw this one last time. No matter what, we're gonna lose HP if we go that way. Well, I think we want to go question mark again, unfortunately. Heal 23 HP or choose 1 of 20 cards. I mean, 20 cards. I think we have to do it, because I would rather look for Catalyst or something even better than just take a basic rest, which we're going to get soon anyway. I don't see Catalyst. Poison Stab is fine. Any pluses? No pluses. A second Noxious Fumes would also be awesome, because it deals with our power synergy. I think that's probably the best. That's the best that I'm willing to look for. Alright, 2 of these guys. This guy, we want to get poison on him as fast as possible. So Noxious Fumes, again, essentially free. Gives us a free strike. Hit him and put up some block. We should have dexterity'd, actually. I think I'm going to pop the energy potion and the Dex Potion. And I'm going to block again. Strike. Strike. I want this guy to die next turn. This guy we have to poison. He's going to be slowly poisoned to death. Because we're not going to heal the max on our rest, I think this is sort of necessary. So you need to get neutralized. Slow you down. We'll probably drop a... I mean, Terror is really good, but... Sadly, I think you gotta eat the poison so we can lethal you faster. I'm just happy we got enough block. And again, Noxious Fumes is slowly gonna take him down. Entangle is a turn without attacking, which I'm not worried about as long as these guys don't both attack, which they're doing, and then we don't get no block. And right now we have no block. So we are at lethal. Yeah, we are at lethal. No, we have defend, sorry. So we want to get another defend. First thing you want to use is a power. So then something becomes free. This defend becomes free. We'll just use it immediately. All we can do is put a skill in our hand. And if I'm going to do that, I think I would rather take crippling poison. We're still going to get hurt. We're going to rest after this, but we're still hurt for now. So this guy's dead. We only have to worry about this guy now. We only have 5 HP, though. It's pretty bad. Alright, so you're dead. We only got to find a way to block like 12. We're dead. God! Corpse Explosion's not going to do it. Like, we have to defend, but our defend is only going to give us 5 block. And he's going to deal 10 HP and we can't weaken him. We could Poison Stab, Corpse Explosion, but that's not going to deal enough either. Hopefully my math's wrong, but I mean, 12 minus 5 is pretty simple. Bomber, dude! And we are not even close to an unlock. Well, 2, like, runs that ended in exactly the same spot on my recording session today, unfortunately. Maybe it's time to switch to another roguelike for the rest of today. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I have, in spite of the fact that I keep losing. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.